Interest rates are going in the right direction again. We work with all the local lenders, and we believe wholeheartedly building a home and financing is different than just buying a house. When you're buying a house that's built, you can use mortgage brokers, you can click on Rocket Mortgage, you can click on any of those guys. But when you're building a home, it's a different process, and especially in a local market like Morgantown. So we believe wholeheartedly in our relationships with our local banks, and each customer's situation is different, and we know which banks work best. One of my greatest things is when we're talking to a customer on and they say, I've banked with XYZ all my life. And we're going to know that bank. And when we say, well, that's great, but you do know that their niche is not construction loans. That's a great bank for all those needs, but sir, I'm not afraid to present you an option that might be better for you, because at the end of the day, when you're financing, you want customer service, because that can't be an option. That's a cost of business. But then, in our opinion, who wants the least amount of your money up front and the least amount of money for interest during the process? So there's a lot of good local banks that have good programs now. But I know I can say this on video. I have 2 banks that will do fixed rate construction loan, which means you close at the bank and all you have is your land. You haven't broke ground or anything, and they're gonna lock you in that day at set interest rate. We have up to a year to build your house from that day. We take 6 months, I told you earlier, for start to finish. When your house, you pay interest only while you're building. At the end of the house, you sign a letter, and all that changes is you start making your principal and interest at the rate that you locked in 8-9 months earlier. And one of the banks has what they call a float. So you lock in on June 1, we move you in at Christmas, your bank calls you and says, I got great news. Your rate dropped to 0.5%. You don't have to refinance, no closing costs, they just give you the lower rate. So that's incredible.